Who's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Raph or Leo?
This is our first Splatfest tournament. I'm so excited.
Check it! This is only the first of 3 rounds.
Whoever wins this matchup will face either Donny or Mikey in the finals.
So Marina, are you Team Raph or Team Leo?
Team Leo all the way. Leo's clever and trustworthy, plus that Odachi sword he carries is crazy cool. And he's a red-eared slider, which is like the best turtle species.
Leo's got nothing on Raph. Raph is the biggest, baddest turtle around. Who would you want to mess with a sit-foot snapping turtle? I don't think so.
Kinda ironic that you chose the tall turtle. Pearly?
Har har.
Which turtle is your favorite? Head to the Splatfest tournament and pick a side.
Check it! Here are the current regular battle stages. Man, these monster bones blow me away no matter how many times I see them.
Those are dinosaurs, not monsters.
And these are the current ranked battle stages. Yo, what the heck is that huge machine they've got there?
It's a bucket wheel
excavator.
It's a bucket wheel excavator.
Here are the league battle stages. The pigeons here are really aggressive.
They always try to bite my hair.
Boss salamanders are so afraid of me, they don't even try to attack me.
Either that, or you're so short that they mistake you for a chum.
Until next time, don't get cooked, stay off the hook.
Hello everybody, it's TheOtakuArtist, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 2 Splatfest. In the previous episode, it was April 2018 as we played through baseball versus soccer, and in today's episode, it's going to be something very special because this is a Splatfest tournament. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splatfest was done across 3 individual Splatfests that made one big event. The first round, we have Rafa versus Leo from May 5th, 2018 through May 6th, 2018. Now, I'm going to be completely blunt real quick, and I do apologize for this, but I don't know that much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, I know it's huge and all that good stuff, but the only things I know about it is that I watched, like, 2 movies as kids, but I barely remember them. I know there's a Batman crossover at some point, which looks pretty cool, and the only reason why I know their names is because of the Splatfest. And I also apologize for this, but I kind of wish that we got the Japanese Splatfest tournament because it was Hello Kitty themed, and I love Hello Kitty, but this is still a pretty cool thing. I believe this was to promote a Nickelodeon show, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've never seen it, but it is pretty cool that they continued this tradition because there was also a Nickelodeon promotional Splatfest in the first game, SpongeBob vs. Patrick, which, fun fact, that was actually the first Splatoon footage that I ever recorded, which is pretty fun. So, going into the actual details of the Splatfest itself, this stage may seem familiar because we are playing The Secret of Splat. Now, the reason for that is because for the first 2 Splatfests of this tournament, they reused those shifty station layouts from previous Splatfests. The only new one happened on the last day, so that's pretty interesting. Now, as for what happened elsewhere in the world, the Japanese version of this Splatfest was New Life Form versus Future Tech, and this one is really interesting and very noteworthy, because this happened at a point where we knew Octo Expansion was happening, but it hadn't come out yet. Marina's dialogue for the results of this Splatfest actually foreshadow a little bit of Octo Expansion, because she mentions having some kind of fancy helicopter thing. I'll have the exact text on screen at some point, but this is really interesting because the Splatoon writers, one thing that's definitely commendable about them is the fact that they really do know their lore. They're really dedicated to the background of these characters and just what they know and what they're going to be doing in the future. It's just really interesting because you wouldn't think that a online shooter about squids and octopi and things like that would have that deep of lore, but it does. That's one of the many reasons why I love Splatoon. It's worth mentioning that the reason why this isn't a traditional Splatfest and the reason why I'm recording with Paint Garment for this is because I didn't record this myself. Like, James did the recording for me, but he only recorded a little bit of the second day. He didn't record anything else, and I wanted footage from all 3 days. I guess I wasn't clear back then when I was asking him to record the footage for me. I don't remember why I wasn't recording the footage myself this time around. It wasn't a convention because I already happened in April 2018. But thank you, James, for trying. Don't worry, what you do for the next couple Splatfests more than makes up for this slight setback. And also, thank you so much, Prank Garman, for agreeing to help me record this at the last minute, because I didn't notice that this was a problem until I was editing this.
Marina, before we announce the stages, why don't you share the breaking news?
But breaking news? What did you break this time?
I didn't break anything! I was talking about the Splatfest results.
Oh, the Splatfest results!
Alright, first let's see which team was the most popular.
Let's find out.
Bada bada bada?
Bada bada bada?
Blam!
Blam!
Oh man.
Yes!
Alright. Now for the part that matters.
Yeah, popularity isn't everything.
Time to see which team won the most battles.
Please, please, please!
Bada bada bada?
Bada bada bada?
Blam!
Blam!
Are you kidding me?
Wow!
Okay, y'all, it's time.
The final results.
The winner of this Splatfest is... Blam!
Blam!
Turtle power!
No!
Team Rafa is in the place as we laugh in your face. Booyah!
Please forgive us, Leo.
Later, Leonardo.
That's it. Ralph is going down in the finals. I'll never root for Ralph.
It's Raph, not Ralph.
If you participate in the Splatfest, your prizes are waiting in the square.
Who's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Mikey or Donny?
Whoever wins this round will move on to the finals.
I gotta go with Mikey. He's wild, yo, just like me.
I can see that. I like Donny way more than Mikey, though. Donny is a mechanical genius. He designed his tech bow staff by himself. And he's a softshell turtle, so he makes battle shields to cover his back. As you know, I've got a real soft spot for tech geeks. You know, soft spot? Because he's a softshell turtle? I made it funny.
That was weird.
Which turtle is your favorite? Head to the Splatfest terminal and pick a side.
Next up, it's round 2, Mikey vs. Donny. We'll be playing through Goose Plunge, which is pretty interesting. This one first debuted, at least in North America, during Sci-Fi vs. Fantasy, just like the Secret of Splat debuted during Flight vs. Invisibility. Now, Mikey vs. Donny happened from May 12th, 2018 through May 13th, 2018, so that's pretty fun. The Splatfest itself, New Life Form vs. Future Tech, is very well worth mentioning because this is a cross-promotional event with the Japan Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology, or JEMSTEC, and I really hope I pronounced that correctly. We can see their influence all across Splatoon, but most notably during the Splatfest because, like I said, this was a cross-promotional event. Now, even though the Splatfest itself was Japan only, their influence can be seen all across the game, because we can see things such as the fact that the Shinkai 6500 submarine can be seen in the background of some stages in Octo Expansion, most notably the Abracadabra station. And the design of the Autobombs themselves are actually based off this same submarine. We can also see things such as some of their research ships in the background of the Monte Maria stage as well. And the fact that the Oceanic Hard Hat outfit is actually based off the real-world hard hats that JEMSTEC uses. And on the flip side of this, JEMSTEC posted some really cool videos describing the real-world squids and octopi and other sea life forms that are featured in Splatoon, such as the creatures that Sea Cucumber and Isopadre are based off of. There's also a free open day at JEMSTEC's headquarters, where people were allowed to come in to check out a very fun stamp rally, photo opportunities, coloring book illustrations, all that good stuff. But most notably, these pictures of Hisashi Nagami in his Squid Research Lab costume. So as we continue on across this area, let's talk about something that's not entirely related to this video, but it is a tradition we're doing for Splatfest videos, and that's giving a shout out to some super awesome artists within the Splatoon community. So I greatly apologize if I mispronounce this name. I'll have it on screen in case I pronounce it wrong, but huge shout out to emaiiyaru on Twitter for allowing me to share these artwork on this video. So, there's some amazing stuff right here. We have all the Squid Sisters and Off the Hook. We have some artwork from the different Splatfests, especially the rematches. There's even one for the upcoming Super Mushroom vs. Superstar, which is really exciting. And these are all just really great. My personal favorite ones are this one of an Inkling Hatsune Miku. This is just so cute. I love Inklings and I love Hatsune Miku, so combining the two just makes me so happy because they're just both so adorable. And this artwork is incredible as well. Incredible. I'm never gonna get tired of that pun. My absolute favorite one, however, has to be this one piece of artwork for a beta design for Callie. Callie was originally going to have a different outfit, and this artwork represents that. Now, I do personally prefer Callie's final design as opposed to the beta outfits that she had during the development of Splatoon, but this is just really fun. I absolutely love this design, and I gotta say, this artwork is amazing. All the artwork that we've demonstrated across these videos and the ones that we will be demonstrating in the future, they've all been amazing, and I'm so happy that the artists responsible are allowing me to share these because this is just amazing.
Blam!
Cowabunga!
Oh man!
Nice work, Team Donny! I can't wait to fight for Donny's honor in the finals. I hope you'll stick with us.
I'll never side with Donna Smello. You're going down in the finals.
If you participate in the Splatfest, your prizes are waiting in the square.
This is it, the finals.
Which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle will reign supreme?
In this corner, the biggest, baddest turtle in the land, Raph.
And in this corner, the soft-shelled technological genius, Donny! You and your boy Ralph are going down, Pearl.
For the last time, his name is Raph.
All the turtle power is on the line. Fight your hearts out.
Which turtle is your favorite? Head to the Splatfest terminal and pick a side.
And now for the final round, Ralph versus Donny, and we'll be playing through a swiftly tilting balance. That is a little hard to say for me. So, yeah, this one is a pretty fun stage. Now, I gotta say, Ben Garmin completely kicked my butt during those first two stages, but hopefully we'll be able to turn things around this time around. And now none of you can criticize me for only using matches that I win. That was a complete coincidence the past couple Splatfests, but it is good to have a match of me losing every once in a while, because it shows that I literally can't win them all. So, this final Splatfest for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this happened from May 19th, 2018 through May 20th, 2018. They both happened in 2018. There's no time traveling Splatfests or anything like that. The downside is that you had to turn in your Splatfest rewards early if you wanted to get the special prizes and things like that. The super secret sea clam thingies. So that is one downside, because you had to turn them in sooner because these Splatfests happened a lot more close to one another. So if you didn't turn them in sooner, then you would have missed out on getting them, which would have sucked. I don't remember if I did do that. I don't even remember if I played this one, because like I said, I wasn't there to record it for the first time, and I have absolutely no idea why. Maybe I should have made a note for myself explaining what exactly was going on, because this was 2 years ago at the time that I'm recording this video. I don't remember what was going on at that point. So, a bit of a more interesting fun fact about some of these Japanese Splatfests is that, first of all, this Splatfest happened in May, but the Japanese Splatfests, Hana versus Dango and Newest versus Most Popular, they both happened in March 2018. Now, the Japanese Splatfest that we discussed earlier, which was a New Life Form versus Future Tech, this actually happened in April, and I believe the Hello Kitty versus whatever other Hello Kitty characters, I believe they happened in May. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. I know there was like 1 month where the Splatfest, like, where they like skipped a Splatfest for a month, which is kind of unusual because most Splatfests are happening on a monthly basis, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. So as we get to the final seconds of the Splatfest, I would like to say that I really wish they continued with this idea because this is so cool. And I'm really bummed that they didn't bring this idea back, especially for the final Splatfest, because I won't spoil exactly what the final Splatfest is in this video, but I was really hoping when they introduced this idea that the final Splatfest would be something along the lines of round 1 being Callie versus Marie, round 2 being Marina versus Pearl, and the final round being the winners of those 2 Splatfests. I was really hoping they would do that, but then they didn't, and it kind of made me sad. But the last Splatfest is pretty awesome. I won't spoil it here, but it is pretty cool. So as we end off this video, there's one more thing that I gotta say about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles specifically, and this is the big thing that I always think about whenever I hear anything about that series. The name. It starts off awesome. It's like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love turtles in real life, but the name is just funny.
But blam! Donny wins it all!
No!
Great job, Teen Donny. Today we proved that Donny is the undisputed king of the Ninja Turtles.
I can't believe that Donna Smellio won.
Stay classy, Pearl. If you participate in the Splatfest, your prizes are waiting in the square.
So now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 2 Splatfest. Thank you to emaiiyaru for allowing me to showcase your artwork. Thank you to the James Rosa Paint Garment for helping me record footage for this video. And thank you to TheOtakuArtist for your awesome voice acting work, especially for this video because there was a lot more dialogue to go over, so I really do appreciate your help. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 2 Splatfest. In the next episode, it's going to be June 2018, the month of my birthday, as we'll be playing through Pulp versus No Pulp. And next time, we gear to you. Oh yeah.
And that is it for Splatfest TMNT. So, yeah. Dab. Yeet.